Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the LaPorte Slicer Network's Presente IHSAA Basketball. Don Varda here with Cole Raymond. Cole, it's sectional time. It's Michigan City against LaPorte, and we've had a lot of fun talking tonight before the game started. This is just special. You could throw out the records. You could throw everything out. This is for everything.
Yeah, and just like last game we played earlier, and it came down to the wire, 73-70. Was one of the most entertaining games I've watched playing basketball, and then throw it on top of it. It's back in the Slicer Gym. I think it's close to even more packed, more students here at least, and it's for the sectional to go play South Bend Adams in a sectional, like regional. It's going to be a game, and I can't wait to watch.
Let's take a look at that bracket right away while we have it. We had one game earlier tonight, as you said. South Bend Adams, they beat Mishawaka here earlier tonight, and as we have the bracket there on our screen. Culver Academy, of course, beats Riley on Tuesday. Then you have South Bend Adams advancing against Mishawaka, a game that was pretty close until the end, and they run away by about 15.
It was. South Bend Adams actually beat Mishawaka by 27 in the regular season. It was a 4-point game going into halftime, and then South Bend Adams showed their dominance and beat them by 15.
Now you have Michigan City tonight coming in at number 16 in the 4A poll. They are 16-6 on the year. Tom Wells is their coach. He's 342 and 336 in his 31st year. Kyle Benj coaches the Slicers. The Slicers are 10. Benj is 27 and 40 in his third year. Cole, we were looking at some numbers. City's averaging about 68 points a game. LaPorte around 63, 64. Very close, similar in scoring.
City, known for winning close ball games. I mean, they've won a lot of close games, like against LaPorte, and on LaPorte, on the other hand, really haven't found a way to win that close game. Like usually, I mean, it's just so it's that way. I mean, one team's averaging 68, the other 64, and that's been the story all year. It's like 68 must be that magic number or something.
Before we get to the keys to the game, let's talk about key players for the game. Who has to be good tonight for LaPorte? Who are the keys for them if they're going to win this game?
Garrett at large has to be phenomenal. I mean, he's had games this year where the guy looks like a D1 prospect shooting the basketball. Like, he can flat out stroke it. And there's other games, like notable St. Joe, he had 0 points. So if Garrett at large brings it tonight, that'll help. And again, our most steadiest player, he's been steady down low. He's just got to be he doesn't have to be like over the top great. He just has to be himself, and being himself is great.
Well, and I agree, and he's such a big guy. He's going to push you around down there. They don't have anybody that can physically match up with his strength and his power. He's going to be huge. When you look at Michigan City, you got to look at Jamie Hodges. He's a freshman. We were talking earlier with some of our friends. This kid has outscored Tony Branch. He's outscored Dan Palambizio. He's a few points away from breaks. These are the all-time greats of Michigan City. He started as a freshman, and he's broken all of their records except Delray Brooks. This kid is a phenomenal player. And
he's only a freshman, Don. Coach, he is phenomenal. He can shoot the three. He has an exceptional mid-range game, and he can go to rack at ease. He can really do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and that'll be really nice. And LaPorte really doesn't have a guy that can guard him.
Let's talk about now your keys to the game. We talked to both coaches before the game. What do you see as the keys for Michigan City if they're going to do well?
I think they got to play their game. I mean, their game is push, 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 and get LaPorte out of the rhythm. LaPorte needs to slow this game down, so if Michigan City, get them out of the rhythm. And for Michigan City, they have to have 15-plus turnovers. Last time they played, they forced 26. 14 was on Crass. So if they force turnovers, to stay in the game through three quarters. We talked about earlier, City wins close games, and LaPorte's been notorious for losing those close games. So the City can stay in the game through three quarters. They have it. And my last one for Michigan City, stay hot. They're 16-6, and they are on a roll. I mean, they're going through everyone. If they stay hot tonight, I don't think they'll have a problem.
Yeah, Coach Wells said if you would have told him they'd be 16-6 at the beginning of the year, he would have told you were crazy. He's extremely happy with the team. He also said that Jamie Hodges is one of the nice guys you'll ever meet. He also said he works his tail off Monday through Thursday when nobody's watching as well. Keys for LaPorte tonight.
And for LaPorte, I have, like I said earlier, we have to limit them to sub-15. So they had 26 last game. If they can get under 15, they have a shot. And I think they have to have quality shots. Sometimes Garrett at large forces the ball. I mean, he can force, and LaPorte other players, but Just take quality shots. There's no rush in this game. Play your game. I mean, get in your open offense. Get into your weaves and everything. Get into your game and take pride. We have 5 seniors on this team. 3 of them, we don't know if they're going to play competitive basketball. 3 of them are maybe never play competitive basketball again. Take pride in that and fight till the whistle blows.
All right, we're going to show a quick promotional ad from the IHSAA. We'll be back with the starting lineups. You're watching high school basketball on the LaPorte Slicer Network.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Don Varda back with Cole Raymond. Our director tonight is Mitchell Moss. Our producers are Mitchell Moss and Griffin Petrowski. Our camera operators, Isaac Cheesham, Spencer Novorowski. Rachel Johnson is down there on the floor taking stills. You know, Cole, you look at the state of Indiana. You know, you've got Lafayette Jeff against Lafayette Harrison. You've got Michigan City against LaPorte. You have these rivalries all over the state. And that's what's made Indiana basketball so much fun for so many years.
And even in I take a sports history class, and what my teacher said was, LaPorte, Indiana, for some reason, has just been head and toes better than everyone. We were talking with Michigan City's old coach, and he said the JV game, LaPorte versus Michigan City, LaPorte gym was packed out an hour before the JV game. So it's like Indiana basketball. There's something special about it, and hopefully it continues in the right direction.
Yeah, I remember the old Elston gym when they played, and Rogers played Elston, and the JV game was just as critical as the varsity game, and it was just jam-packed, and there was no room to walk in there, and everybody was friends, and it was just fun, just that high school competitiveness that makes this fun. All right, we'll be back with the starting lineups in just a few minutes. You're watching high school basketball on the Slicer Network.
Welcome basketball players to LaPorte High School, Indiana High School Athletic Association's 110 boys sectional basketball tournament.
All right, Cole, we're getting ready for the national anthem, and then we'll have our starting lineups.
And a LaPorte Slicer. As a member of the Junior Athletic Conference and the Indiana High School Athletic Association, LaPorte High School welcomes Michigan City High School principal, Mr. Teddy Morelson, Director of Athletics, Mr. Fred Shaman, Head Coach, Mr. Tom Wells, and the Michigan City Wolves. We would also like to welcome LaPorte High School principal, Mr. Ben Conover, Director of Athletics, Mr. Ed Gilman, Head Coach, Mr. Kyle Banks, and the LaPorte Slicer. Restrictions, cowbells, and other such noise devices, balloons, banners, shakers on sticks, signs, posters, etc. are not permitted for today's IHSAA event. We hope you will join us at LaPorte High School to promote good sportsmanship, and remember that high school athletic events are a learning and educational experience. We strongly encourage you to show your respect for the student athletes, coaches, officials, and spectators as recognize your performance in a positive manner and help make this year's tournament a memorable and enjoyable one for all, and good luck to both teams. And now let's meet the members of both teams. First for the non-starters, the guests on the scoreboard, the Michigan City Warriors.
Michigan City will be the visitors on the scoreboard. We're going to meet their starters.
Number 3, Amari Hatt. Number 4, Danye Grant. Number 5, Jalen Bullock.
So they're announcing the non-starters right now for Michigan City.
Number 21, Jose Jenkins Jr. And number 23, Denzel Spears. With a record of 16 wins and 6 losses, let's get started on to the Michigan City Wolves.
As we said, the Wolves coming in at 16-6, ranked 16th in 4A.
Number 12, Evan Bush.
Evan Bush, a 6'5 junior, making the start today.
At the other 4, the 6'2 senior, number 10, Brian McKinney.
Number 10, a 6'3 senior, Karan McKinney, 6 feet 2 inches tall.
Jamie Hodges, the freshman, as we talked about earlier, looking to have a big game tonight.
Number 2, Tahari Watson gets the start at guard tonight for City.
And last year, Coach, he had 32 points in the JV game against LaPorte's JV game, 22 in the second quarter, so watch out for him shooting the ball.
Desmond Hawkins is the 5th starter for City, number 0 on the court. City in their navy blue traveling away uniforms.
Number 14, Zach Bragg.
Non-starters for LaPorte.
Number 30, Peter Velocity. Number 34, Brady Burns. Number 40, Mason Schroeder. And number 42, Kyle Cookham. With a record of 10 wins, 12 losses, let's get started on your LaPorte Slicers.
Starting lineups for the Slicers.
At 4, the 6'3" sophomore, number 34,
Grant out large, 6'2", number 44. Absolute force in the paint. High-flying dunking machine, Grant Gresham.
What a nice thing to have him back tonight.
Yeah, he was out with a hand injury for about a month. Nice to get him back. Lasowski, 12, sharpshooter. Needs to knock down a lot for if LaPorte wants to win tonight. Grass, number 22. Needs to limit those turnovers tonight. Let's have a game. And the arm sleeve assassin, Garrett out large. Looking to have a big game tonight from behind the arc.
Be very interesting. We talked with Chip Jones of our friends on the radio, and he talked about the officiating. Do they call it close? Do they let them play? If they call it close, it benefits LaPorte. If they let them play, it benefits the quickness of City.
City wants to run out and gun, and if it depends if the rest let them play, City's going to go out and push. If not, it limits them.
The tip-up controlled by City. They move the ball around the perimeter. They have McKinney posting underneath. He comes up to the top of the key. Just underway here in the first quarter. IHSAA sectional basketball. Hodges with it. He looks to the right side. Penetration, bounce pass underneath, steal by the Slicers.
And LaPorte shows 2-3 zone, something that they haven't shown all year, so that's new to see. Try to fool City, get off their game.
Crass with it on the left side. He goes top of the key to Gresham. Garrett looks at it. He penetrates. He'll fade back. It looked like a 2. It's missed. Rebound underneath. Out of bounds. Basketball goes to LaPorte.
And right there, that's Garrett out large's game. Just happens to didn't fall. Coach Bench can't be mad with that shot.
We've talked about rebounding a lot this year. You and Isaac that called that last game. Rebounding's going to be key here tonight.
Yes, for sure. Dribble handoff. Out large brothers. Garrett.
Got
knocked down. Big shot right there by Garrett out large to start the game.
Slicers coming up in a little 1-2-2 press, little soft pressure right now, trying to spread the floor out.
Coach Ben's throwing everything at him. We haven't seen a 1-2-2 all year, so that's new to see.
Bush with it at the top of the key.
Excuse me, LaPorte looks to be going in a 3-2 press to limit the three-point shooting of the likes of Hawkins and Watson.
There's City's first three attempt. It's long. Osowski got the board for LaPorte. Crass will cross the timeline.
And that's Watson's reign out there. Look for him to hit some big shots tonight.
Here's a wide open three. Oh, it's just long. Rebound City. Hodges has some pressure. He'll take it all the way. Oh, and he scored. What a shot.
That was smooth right there, and that shows right there Jamie Hodges, the freshman. That looks like a senior move right there, and we talked about earlier, the guy, he can score the basketball.
Boy, that was just a great move. Osowski, top of the key, Slicers underneath, ball's on the floor. Jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to LaPorte. We'll try to track that tonight. Who gets that loose ball when it's on the floor?
City just edged out LaPorte. Oh, nice lob play out of bounds.
Gresham. And we're going to get a foul underneath on Grant at large. He ran into the body of Tahari Watson. And, fouls are critical, Cole. You can't get these petty fouls and pull yourself out of this game.
LaPorte, especially for LaPorte, they're not very deep at the big position. We have Mason Schroeder come off the bench, but besides that, LaPorte doesn't have a big dressing. So if LaPorte, unless they want to go 4 out, both Grants got to stay out of foul trouble tonight.
Hodges at the baseline. He looks inside. They dump it in. Shot up and good by number 12, Bush. Evan Bush scores.
He was just wide open right there. But that's
Slicers.
3-2.
Crass. Garrett at large. Got it. Wow.
Garrett at large. One of the key players for the game. Already has 6.
Well, you talked about it, man. 2 for 3 from downtown. Long ball, air ball, rebound, Grant at large.
And you have to find Garrett.
Crass penetrates. He lost the ball. He got it back. He's on the ground. City has it. LaPorte has it. 3.
Garrett, he checked.
Just
good.
long rebound to the Slicers. More. There's
nice
Grant
pass.
underneath. He's going to go up. He'll score.
Nice dish right there by Carson Crass. Not a LaPorte.
Boy, great hustle so far by the Slicers. 5 minutes in, 8-4 LaPorte.
LaPorte's coming out with everything they have. Coach Bench has to be very pleased.
Both teams are being very careful. Here's a little 17-footer, and it's good. Evan Bush.
Grant at large gave Evan Bush he pushed him to the ground there. Lucky he didn't get called.
Bush has 4. City down by 2.
LaPorte trying to get in a set play.
Crass will penetrate. He looks, he dishes, and the ball is going to go out of bounds. Pardon me, City got it before it went out. Baseline drive.
Baseline. Gresham with a big block.
Hodges. Pushing call underneath. And I think it's going to go against LaPorte.
Coach Benj is not happy with that one. And that is 2 on Grant at large. A huge loss for LaPorte early in this one.
We're not even halfway through the first quarter, and he's coming out of the game.
That's a big loss because he's really been our go-to guy all year.
Nice play by Schroeder to knock that ball back out.
And you can see Michigan City looking to explode Mason Schroeder.
Hodges to inbound for City. McKinney's right in front of him. They go wide. Now they bring the ball back out front. They'll reset the offense with Hatch. Hodges, Hatch.
Down
Dish
low.
underneath. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Gresham. It's so hard as an athlete, to not make that cheap foul. You have to be very careful. But LaPorte starting to get into foul trouble. 3 fouls on the Slicer. City hasn't committed a foul yet.
All 3 on LaPorte's big man, too. We talked about LaPorte. Amari Hatch steps in the 3-point line, limiting them to only 1 shot now for a lane violation. Something we rarely see nowadays.
I'm glad you picked that up. Free throw missed. Shot up one-hand attempt by City. No good. Crass with it for the Slicers.
As I was talking about earlier, LaPorte, we're not very deep at big, so if Gresham gets 2 fouls, LaPorte's gonna have to change their entire game plan.
And there's that Michigan City quickness right there. They steal the inbounds pass. Gresham, coast to coast, foul underneath.
Is that a foul on Schroeder?
I think it is.
That's 4 fouls all on LaPorte's big man, and LaPorte's weakest spot on this team is big man. We don't have another big besides maybe Zach Brad, but he's been playing cutter all year. So, I mean, for LaPorte, they have to be very upset at least at the beginning of this one.
Desmond Hawkins, a senior at the line. He got it.
Hawkins, after talking to Coach Cunningham earlier, hit 6 threes against Maryville in the second quarter. So he's a sharp shooter, and LaPorte has to try to limit him as much as they can.
It's very hard to be disciplined when you're playing that much quickness. These guys are getting into the lane and getting fouls on LaPorte's bigs. Schroeder gets the loose ball.
They have Osowski open.
Got it. You talked about it before we went on the air. He has to have a big game tonight, Cole.
Osowski, Garrett at large can't do all the scoring, and I was talking to Ethan yesterday. He just looked ready. I was talking to him. He wants to be here, and you got to love that.
That's good defense by Gresham. Hands straight up in the air. Jump ball, city ball. Gresham not committing that petty hand check underneath.
Very smart, because Gresham knows he already has a foul, and he knows his buddy Grant At-Large is on the bench, so smart to stay out of foul trouble.
Hodges to inbound for City. Oh, he's got an easy layup.
Hawkins with his 3rd point tonight. City throwing some pressure. Crass exploits it good.
Go all the way. He'll shoot.
Nice
Scores.
finish. Carson Crass with an elite point guard finish there.
4 players have scored for City. 3 for City, 4 for LaPorte. Good balanced scoring so far. Movement in the lane. Oh, they're going to get Garrett. They got Crass. We'll see who it is. It is Garrett.
Oh, that's LaPorte out of foul trouble. You can already see 5 fouls for LaPorte, 0 for Michigan City.
You can't guard people when they're shooting free throws at the line.
And LaPorte, as we talked about earlier, not very deep on the bench, so watch out for that.
Nice rebound by Garrett At-Large. He looked up quickly at Gresham. He gave the ball back.
Osowski open.
Osowski for 3. Oh, count it.
Ethan Osowski from way downtown. He's got 6.
He smacked both of his hands on the floor. The dude's ready to play.
He wants it, man. As I was saying, I talked about him earlier. He's one of those guys, he shows up in the big moments.
Great play by Crass. Crass interrupts that pass. Turnover. Gresham turns, shoots, blocked, out of bounds, LaPorte ball. Bush blocked that. What a play by Crass to create that steal.
That was amazing. Here a replay of Osowski showing up in big-time moments, and right there, letting them know.
Slicer's with it. Schroeder at the base trying to get the ball. He'll go inside. He'll
low.
shoot.
And
he scores, and he's fouled.
Big-time shot by Carson Crass, and he's showing the excitement. And LaPorte knows they're not trying to make this a tied game with a minute left. They're trying to get out and just run from it. You got to love that.
They're playing inspired basketball right now. Very passionate basketball. Good look at Crass. He will try to complete the 3-point play. He does. Slicers are up by 10.
And that has to be a great start. Coach Bench has to be super pleased of how his guys are playing early.
I absolutely couldn't agree more. They've come here to play. Hodges, right side. They look underneath. Hodges will keep it.
They're looking down low.
City, very patient with the ball.
LaPorte in this 3-2 zone, they're bigs.
12 again for City. Bush missed the long 3. Call the timeout.
That was big right there. And smart, heady basketball right there by a 3-year starting Carson Crass.
Yeah, he makes that play a lot when you see it. We'll take a timeout on the floor. Slicers 19, City 9. Back right after this. Don Barta back with Cole Raymond, 1:41 left. First quarter, Slicers 19, City 9. Crass with it. Schroeder remains in the game. Osowski's in for LaPorte. Garrett setting a screen underneath. There's Schroeder. Osowski comes to the top of the key. He looks inside.
LaPorte's trying to
Gresham
find something
has
down low.
Pump fake, shot up, long, rebound, City. Hodges rebounds. He'll dribble it
Hodges
coast to
moving
coast.
fast. Oh,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen, that kid is a freshman. He is so smooth, and we talked about his three-dimensional scoring. He can
And
score
it's
like
very,
crazy.
very difficult to defend somebody who's in the air like that. You know, he penetrates the lane in a couple moves, and he's laying it in.
He goes above the rim to get the rebound, goes coast to coast and scores.
Another steal. Here's Hodges.
It's going to be a lob. No,
Oh, I thought they were going to try to do something there, too.
I thought so too. Hodges with this 6, and just like that, it's a 6-point game.
That's that quickness again. 2 quick steals by City.
And it looks like for LaPorte, I don't know if Gresham's hands bother him or something. He just doesn't look the same right now. At least I can see that.
We're going to get a foul on number 3, Omari Hatch. Here's that great play with Hodges going in underneath, and watch that curl move.
So smooth right there. And just for a freshman having this kind of...
Left-handed. Bush comes out of the game. He and Hodges have 6 apiece. Hawkins has their other point.
Nice pass.
That's to Schroeder.
Great pass right there by Grant Gresham. Super unselfish with the ball. Leading to Mason Schroeder with a nice 2-point.
Gresham is such a quality kid. I had him in class. Great kid.
Great
I'm not
kid.
surprised to see him make an unselfish play.
It's all about winning, especially sectionals.
Under 10 seconds now, first quarter. Closing in. City trailing by 8.
They're calling ISO. Step back.
Don't foul. And a good defensive job by Osowski.
Southie with the heads-up play if it's a basketball. There's no left. You don't have to jump up and try to get it. Just stay steady, and that's exactly what they did.
And Cole, you made a good point. LaPorte came out playing inspired basketball. Timeout on the floor. Slicers by 8. Don Barta back with Cole Raymond and our LaPorte Slicer Network crew. Nice quarter for LaPorte, Cole. 21 points, good defense, good hustle.
And let's see what LaPorte comes out of this. LaPorte's always been a steady team to hang with teams through first quarter, even the second. So let's see if LaPorte can start the second quarter and try to expand this lead by 15, 20.
Crass with it. Slicers keep the same lineup that they ended the first quarter with.
They're
Bounce
trying to go
pass
back, throw it
inside.
out large.
Schroeder
Out large,
looking.
throwing a double.
Yeah, they double teamed him.
They were trying to get an isolation right there with Garrett out large, which he had selled against Valpo.
Danye Grant, number 4 in the game for City. He's a 5'9 junior. Slicers inbound to Garrett at large. He'll shoot that long 3. Oh, he just missed it. Rebounds up. City had it. Crass stole
nice
it.
steal. Nice find.
Inside to Gresham. He scores.
Great finish right there by Grant Gresham. Carson Crass with already 2 heady plays, the timeout, and he finds a wide open Grant Gresham for an easy 2.
Yeah, he's got his hands in on defense as well.
Crass is having a sure good game.
The winner of this game will play South Bend Adams in game 2 on Friday night.
Lob.
Underneath. Low percentage. City boards and they get the basket. 21, Jose Jenkins.
Warren Warren Sales went flying into the air on that one.
Crass looking to penetrate. He comes back outside. Garrett has it. There's Crass. They'll reset the offense. Osowski goes corner. He'll shoot the three. Nice arch. Ball's short. City. McKinney with the board. Quickly down to Hodges.
Hodges looking to get some ISO ball. Michigan City just looks to throw it around the arc. Look down low and have a wide open guy down low.
Easy basket there.
And that's when you run a 3-2 zone. That's what happens.
Crass getting a little double team pressure.
There's 4
here.
on 2.
Crass inside, back outside. Schroeder from 16, missed. Rebound, tapped out of the floor. Schroeder has it.
Crass with
He'll
the nutty
penetrate.
heads-up play.
Osowski shot.
Floater.
Runner got it.
Osowski came to play today. He's leading all LaPorte scorers with 8.
He's played phenomenally well. I don't have him down. He's probably 3 out of 4 from the field. He hasn't missed very often. City with 3 subs waiting to come in. Coach Wells said he'd play 11 players tonight. Hodges, 3, first 3
No
attempt,
good.
he missed it. LaPorte's going to run. Ball's tapped out of bounds. It'll be Slicer ball.
Gresham has to be smarter on that one. Osowski, it was 2 on 1. City had 2 guys. LaPorte had 1. Got to be smarter plays.
You also have to be very careful throwing the ball in the air for any amount of time. There's the replay, the floater in the air. These guys are quick.
City's just so fast, and maybe we can get away with this playing Westville, but not Michigan City.
Crass with it. He's guarded closely.
Uh-oh.
There's the pressure in the
Ball.
steal.
They're going to get Crass.
They're going to call a foul on LaPorte. I don't want to get into officiating tonight, but when you have the ball and you slide across the floor, I thought the
Just
travel was
let him
going to be a
play.
call.
Or just let him play. Even Crass apparently dove on him, and that's what the ref saw.
Crass picks up his first personal 16 foul on the Slicers.
And only 2 for Michigan City, so take that into consideration.
Nice D underneath again by Garrett at large. He broke that play up. Slicers
They
get
have
the
Osowski
turnover.
open.
Fakes. Penetrates. Oh, he tried to throw it underneath. He got fouled.
Yeah. He got slapped her.
Desmond Hawkins picks up City's foul. Pardon me, they called it on 12, Evan Bush. I thought Hawkins
Bush picks
was
up a
underneath
foul.
him. Bush has been big for them tonight.
That's only his first.
Osowski to inbound for the Slicers. Schroeder has it. LaPorte by 8. Osowski at the top
Taking
of the
point
key.
guard.
Crass has it.
Garrett trying to get a flare screen.
Garrett has it now.
This could be nice. This could be a shot right here. This is his game. Nice pass
Dish
down
underneath
low.
to Schroeder. He'll go up. He'll shoot. He
Nice
got it.
move. Mason Schroeder with his 4th point of the game.
It was a nice move.
Steady,
Cole.
big move right there.
He got position and made a big play, and I'm so glad he went up with that ball.
Schroeder really taking a responsibility since Grant at large. Really hasn't had the shine all year, and he's showing up right now.
Hatch with it for City. To Watson underneath again. To Bush. Back outside. Bush. 3. Nope.
playing
He'll
with LaPorte's
penetrate.
defense.
He'll shoot.
Oh.
Tried to dunk it. He missed it.
LaPorte
Schroeder
has
has the
numbers.
board.
They
got
have 4 on
numbers.
5.
Bush is sitting on the floor.
They have Osowski open in the corner. Can't find him. LaPorte gets back into their open offense.
Bush is hurt. He's limping, Cole. There's the 3 attempt. Just long. Rebound. City.
Huge rebound.
Ball goes into the corner. Shot up. 3 on the way. It's good. Tahari Watson scores.
Tahari Watson, sharp shooter, got the start tonight. He can shoot the basketball.
7-point Slicer lead. 3:55 in the first half.
Grant at large is checking back into this ball game. At large
Garrett.
going ISO.
Oh, he tried to throw a little backwards, no look pass.
We got to get back on
City
defense.
was there. Here's the dish and the basket.
Timeout.
Desmond Hawkins scored.
That's his 5th.
And you know what? You're right about that. It was the right time to call the timeout for sure. You're up by 10. You're up by 12. Now the lead's at 5.
Yeah, and like on that play, Garrett at large had Schroeder open, but instead he throws behind his head where he can't look to Gresham. Thought he was open, but
he was covered.
Yeah, sectional game. I mean, those fourth quarter, it's a one-possession game. Those are the plays that happen right there.
Bench. He's giving LaPorte quality time.
Super quality minutes, and he's getting checked out right now by Grant at large, but he really hasn't really been able to shine all year, and he's showing up tonight though. As a senior, maybe his last competitive basketball game, he's showing everything he has. He's laying it all out there.
City's outscored LaPorte 9-6 so far in the second quarter. 3:38 left. Slicers by 5. Grant at large back in the game for LaPorte. Slicers with their original starting 5 back on the floor.
Jamie Hodges checks out of the game. His first rest tonight. Back in.
Crass with it. Sowski. Grant to Gresham. Garrett at large. Slicers. Oh, there's a steal.
Hawkins, super smooth.
Yeah, those pickpocket plays have totaled for at least 6 City points.
And just like that, it's 27-24 LaPorte, and it's a ball game. Showing another trap.
City gets a near turnover.
They have at large open. Garrett takes it himself. Grant at large is wide open.
This is this pesky. That ball's going to go to LaPorte. This is
Coach Wells is loving it.
Coach Wells loves it. This is pesky defense. Look at this play coming here inside. The ball's tapped. It gets on the floor.
All 5 City guys are getting loose.
City on the floor with 3
all
guys.
All 5 of them.
Yeah, there you go. Diving for the ball after it goes out of bounds.
And that shows you right there why they're 16-6 right there.
When you keep the ball down low and you allow those guards to get their hands in there, you got to be very careful.
Coach Wells, former LaPorte coach, slaps Carson Crass. He says, hey, good job, man. Just letting them know.
Gresham has it. It's going to go back to Crass.
Oh, another steal. Uh-oh.
Layup.
Karen McKinney got the start tonight, has 2. And City is back in it, and they're rolling.
Well, they've had 4 turnovers for 8 points, and you got to take
another
steal. And City takes their first lead of the
City,
night.
Coach Bench has to be considering a timeout right here. He's only used 1. And is that 5 straight turnovers?
This is a very, very, very critical time because right now, LaPorte is not able to dribble the ball.
Another one.
Floor.
Oh my goodness, what is happening to LaPorte right now?
Tom Wells is loving it.
He's
His kids are diving all over the gym.
Michigan City is deserving, and that's why they have the lead right now. They are playing harder than LaPorte right now.
But Cole, you've got to find a way to get the ball up the floor, whether you bring somebody back to help or something, because they're stealing the ball from them at midcourt.
I would go 3-guard high right now because there's just no answer. Another trap. And LaPorte really has to try to find someone.
Garrett goes deep. Osowski missed it.
At large, down low, big
Grant
rebound.
Got it. Oh, nice try. Gresham way up in the air.
Travel.
Good call. Good hustle by the Slicers.
Garrett at large just hit number 10, Karen McKinney. I thought he was going to call a foul. Coach Wells is arguing it. I thought he fouled him. If not, it's a travel, though.
Yeah, there's the play. City, again, aggressive on defense. And you're right, Cole. They're doing that little half-court trap. If you get the ball behind the timeline, they're going to put 2 guys on you.
And so far, they're 5 for 5 and with 10 points on that one.
There's a foul called on Bush, Evan Bush. That's his second foul in the evening. He has 6 points for City. They've really looked to go to him a lot. Crass with it now. He'll penetrate the lane, turn, shoot, missed it, rebound, City.
LaPorte has just struggled these last 3 minutes, and we talked about LaPorte. We can hang in the first quarter, struggling here in the second.
Hodges on the bench during this entire run.
But he's checking back in this game right now.
City looking inside. They go inside. Little dish back. Bush turns, shoots. Got it.
LaPorte is just getting manhandled right now down low, and they're pressing, and LaPorte just they have no answer.
But you know what they're doing? Michigan City's also doing? Of course, a lot of this was on turnovers from layups. There's a travel called.
Coach Wells is loving it right now. He knows his guys are playing hard.
Look at the high percentage shots Michigan City's taking. Every shot within 4 feet of the basket.
Yes, and that's what, and that right there shows you why the score is 30-27.
City with it.
Coach Wells is dialing stuff up right now, and he's just tearing LaPorte apart, tearing his former team apart.
Hodges back in the game. Long three. No good. Nice. That's Hodges. Makes the great play.
Michigan City is just out hustling and outplaying LaPorte.
It's a lot of it has to do with that quickness, Cole. They are able to get their hands in and get that ball. LaPorte's going to have to find a way to take care of the ball.
Michigan City, if you're not playing hard, you're going to the bench. City looking to hold here.
Grant with it.
If I'm Coach Benz, I'm letting it. I'm let him hold it out. Coach Wells is signaling one shot.
City's outscored LaPorte 17-6 in the second quarter.
If I'm LaPorte, I'm just trying to get out of this half.
Coach Wells giving specific instructions to Dante Grant.
Coach Wells is screaming handoff and then isolation. Crash pressuring.
Hodges holding it.
I think they're going to go ISO with Hawkins.
They've got Bush in the game. They've really focused on him. See what they do. Here's the shot.
Oh!
Blocked by Gresham.
Huge block by Grant Gresham. Grant Gresham tells him something after.
2 subs in the game for City. Yeah, Grant want to be careful. You don't get a technical call.
And they're putting in their defenders.
You can't make that kind of an error. Coach Benj is going to make sure nobody picks up a foul here in the last 5 seconds.
Super smart. See Michigan City get something open. They get an open look.
Shots missed, and that is the end of the first half. Wow, what a first half.
What an entertaining, wild pack. Everything is in this one.
All right, we're at halftime. It is City 30, LaPorte 27. We will take a quick break. We will come back and recap first half scoring. You're watching high school basketball on the LaPorte Slicer Television Network.
Probably in the trash.
Unofficial first half scoring for Michigan City. Jose Desmond Hawkins with 5. Brian King with 6. Jamie Hodges with 6. And Evan Boyd with 8. For the Slicers, Grant Gresham 2 points each. Mason Schroeder with 4. Kelsey Kraft with 5. Garrett Outlaws with 6. Ethan Asante with 8. The winner of this game moves to the semifinals this Friday, March 6th. Tip-off at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and we'll play the South Bend John Adams Eagles.
Don Varda back with Cole Raymond. We're at halftime where the Michigan City Wolves lead LaPorte 30-27. A very exciting first half, Cole. LaPorte jumps out to a 21-13 lead. Then Michigan City increases that pressure, and they got the 5 steals that you mentioned.
Yeah, Michigan City outscores LaPorte by 11 there in that second quarter, and it was a part of their due to their pressure at half court, getting 5 steals, which resulted into 10 points, and that right there is where LaPorte's been struggling.
Scoring in the first half for LaPorte, Osowski had 8, Crass had 5, Garrett At-Large had 6, Grant Gresham with 2, Schroeder with 4, Grant At-Large with 2, scoring for Michigan City.
For Michigan City, Desmond Hawkins had 7, Dahari Watson hit a 3, Karen McKinney has 4, Jamie Hodges Jr., the freshman, has 6, Evan Bush has 6, and Jose Jenkins Jr. has 2.
Yeah, Michigan City, let's go into the locker room now. Your coach bench, you got to figure out how to handle the ball.
Well, I'm going 2-guard high, either with Garrett or Ethan or Carson, and I'm not going to allow them to go this double pressure. So I'm going right at half court, step up. Carson fakes like he's going ahead, throws it out left, and then they have Grant Gresham slash towards the middle, and it opens up the entire floor. At-large can step out and hit a three. Lasowski or at-large and Garrett in the other corner, just to open the floor up, because I feel like LaPorte just has everyone's down in the paint, and they just crash out there on an island. Space the floor, and I think LaPorte should be fine with the pressure.
Well, I mean, that 5 turnover was 10 points. You take that away, LaPorte's up by 7. I mean, LaPorte has to correct that. What do you want to do if you're City to maintain this lead?
If I'm Michigan City, I would throw out LaPorte. I would go out in a full court pressure, and then LaPorte maybe a timeout there, and then go back to what they were doing. Because Coach Bench, he's going to go to this 2-guard high, and when he does that, drop back maybe into like a 1-3-1 pressure and try to trap like that. So just keep doing the same thing, but throw in like a full court 1-3-1 half court press. Just throw in different things, and then when LaPorte Crash just has it one on an island, that's when you go back to that double and just pick LaPorte's pocket.
The winner of this game gets South Bend Adams Friday night here at Slicer Gym. Game 1 at 5 p.m. will feature Culver with the 3 D1 players against Plymouth. And the nightcap will be a 7 p.m. South Bend Adams versus the winner of City and LaPorte.
South Bend Adams and Culver, both top 20 in the state. And then with Michigan City, if they win, the top 20 teams in the state, and even LaPorte, team that just frankly they play hard and they've lost so many close games. So both teams are evenly skilled.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Slicers huddle up here. Their original starters are on the floor. And Cole, I thought they came out with tremendous play in the first quarter. They were really wanting it badly.
And this is the 5 they started with, this 5 right here. So let's see if LaPorte can try to get into this third quarter. We haven't been notorious in the past, though, to show up in the third quarter. So let's see if LaPorte can show up.
Hodges with it. City's going to spread the ball around the perimeter and look inside, which is what they've done all night. Traveling call on McKinney, so City turns it over.
LaPorte stays in this 3-2 zone, something we haven't seen all year. And see Michigan City with this full court pressure, as I talked about earlier.
Yeah, you called it. They went to it. And this is bigger pressure than they've shown tonight.
And LaPorte, it's all about spacing the floor. It's all about spacing the floor.
Garrett at large, count it.
Big 3 right there by Garrett at large to get his rhythm going. He's got 9.
Ties the ball game at 30.
They're trying to go ice it. Trying to get Hawkins with the 3. They can't find him. And Michigan City being patient.
Penetration along the baseline and a basket by Desmond Hawkins,
who has 9 points.
Leads all scorers for City.
He's smooth. Let's see Michigan.
Penetration, shot up, no good. Rebound, Grant at large, and he's hit on the way up.
And Garrett right there, right where the A is at in the DAC, should just pull up for a little mid-range there. I don't think there's any need for the Euro, just a little mid-range right there. And Garrett would probably tell you that, or a little floater.
There was a lot of smacking going on down there. You could hear the skin from up here. They're hitting hard underneath.
Sectional game, rivalry game. This game's it could get chippy.
Grant at large at the line. Makes the first one.
After missing most of the first and second quarter due to foul trouble, really coming. Let's see if he comes along here.
You got to have him in the game as a scorer.
He's LaPorte's most consistent player.
He makes both free throws, and the Slicers tie it up again at 32. The pace of this game has certainly changed in LaPorte's favor. They've settled down a little bit.
And it was all the part of going that 2-guard high.
Long 3, missed, rebound tapped up. Height advantage, 3 again for City, good.
If you give to Hari Watson two shots on one possession to hit a 3, he's going to hit it.
Boy, and that was an absolute wide open look. He had time to bake some popcorn before he shot that.
All on the offensive rebound, too.
There's that 2-man trap at half court and a foul. Grass is fired up.
Grass is screaming. And LaPorte tried to go with Garrett At-Large too high, but he was across the half-court line. Garrett At-Large has to be behind that half-court line so they can swing it and just shift this defense.
And they have to have that help for him there. He's not going to go through two players.
Michigan City is cheating towards that way, so if you put Garrett high, they'll be fine.
Schroeder in the game for the Slicers. Gresham's going to take a breather.
At-Large get double. Someone's open.
Sowski back to Garrett. 3. No good. Rebound on the floor.
Great effort right there. He had four LaPorte guys going for the ball.
Corner. Oh, they call a charge on that.
Yeah, he was set in position. I think that was a good call right there. And that's
Let's take a look at it. Comes down the baseline. Oh, you're right. He had his feet set.
Garrett At-Large going out of control to the paint. Coach Ben saying something to the referee, unsure if he heard him. He's still screaming.
Hodges crosses the timeline for City. 5:50 left in the third quarter. Inside pass stolen by LaPorte. Back regained possession by City. Double dribble.
And Watson hit that 3 on that one, so that's really big because he would.
Watson's at Camp Topanipi, dude. He set up camp in that corner.
That's a spot right there, and he loves it there. He's a sharp shooter.
City now full court pressure. No look
Trapping
on the
in the
inbounds
corner.
player. Turnover.
Grant At-Large is wide open under the basket. Unsure why Garrett didn't go to him.
Yeah, you got to take your time. It's tough when you're under pressure to not be pressured. He looked at his first look. There's the 3. It's short. Push off.
Schroeder pushed him. And that's 2 on Schroeder. Coach Bench is going to call timeout. And he's talking.
Full timeout for LaPorte. Varda back with Cole Raymond. Want to thank our viewers out there and watching our live production of this game tonight. Mitchell Moss is our director. Griffin Petrowski is our producer and camera operator, along with Isaac Cheesem, Spencer Novorowski, Rachel Johnson, bringing you high school basketball and a fun, great game tonight.
Hodges really hasn't been a factor here in this third quarter. And that might jump ball.
Slicer ball.
I was worried right there. Grant At-Large or Garrett would have got their third, and that would have been a big third foul early here in this third quarter.
You know what? They did a nice job on that play, though. It was a clean, good play.
Yeah.
Grant,
try not to
bounce pass, smart pass inside. Crass has it. Look for
Crass
help.
Gets away with the travel. They have Schroeder down low. Let's
Schroeder's
see if he
going
can
to
finish.
go up.
Nice move
He
by
scores.
Schroeder slowed off the gas because he knew someone was going to go for the high block. Super smart play by Schroeder. And Schroeder has 6 points.
And give Bush credit for not fouling him. A smart play by Evan Bush not to foul him. Ball's underneath, basket up, no good. There's Bush. Shot up again.
Offensive rebound.
Boards fighting for it. Ball's on the floor. City gets it. Back outside.
Gets
Bush,
a wide open
free
three.
look. Got it.
Michigan City gets the loose ball, fights twice for the offensive rebound, and then gets a wide open 3.
Double team in the center court. Traveling called on LaPorte.
I thought that was a jump ball, so I'm unsure about that one.
LaPorte has to be very careful, Cole, to not succumb to that pressure. They're moving the ball faster. They're getting off balance. Take your time. Spread the floor out. Get the ball up the court. Hatch with it. He goes back. They go back into the corner. Out front to Hatch again. Back into that corner.
And that's Watson out there loving that corner.
Watson's waiting for that shot. Bush. Bush has been key for them tonight. Great game from him. Looked at the three. Hatch. Hodges.
He almost
Watson.
stepping out of bounds.
One thing you haven't seen City do tonight is take a lot of poor shots. They're getting the ball.
Quality shot just like that.
They missed the
it.
layup. Crass, they're doubling him right now. And there's going to be a foul called on City on Hodges. Boy, that's aggressive defense when somebody gets a rebound after a missed basket, and you're right there for the two-man trap before they get up the court.
You don't usually see that in basketball. Usually everyone's running back. Not Michigan City. Make or miss, they're pressing.
Usually you press on a miss, on a score. Now they're pressing on everything.
Jalen Bullock checks in for the first time tonight. He actually started against LaPorte last time, but got quick foul trouble and never saw the court again.
6'6".
Sophomore.
Tallest player on the floor.
I remember playing against him in 8th grade. He was a force to be reckoned with.
Crass to Garrett at large. He tries to get Schroeder to set him a screen. There's the screen. There's the three.
Big shot by Garrett at large. Hits it from the parking lot. Garrett at large has 12.
4 threes. City nearly lost it out of bounds. Hodges saved it. Garrett nodded at Schroeder for that screen, man, and they set it up. Bush, no. Rebound, City. And shot up, no. Out of bounds. City ball. Good call by the official.
Coach Bench probably Grant at large for Grant Gresham right now, I assume. Just because simply you can't stand around against these guys.
Here's that last sequence. The big three.
Pretty right there by Garrett at large. And I was talking about earlier, LaPorte has to box out. Michigan City is absolutely owning the rebounds right now, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, and having Jalen Bullock in at 6'6" doesn't hurt. He's on the low post. Big long three, no good. Rebound. Garrett, let's see what they do with the pressure. Osowski crosses the timeline. Crass, he's guarded, penetrates the lane, lost the basketball.
Again. Michigan City, this is where they run. They have 4 on 5.
McKinney lost it, so they get it right back.
LaPorte dodges a huge bullet right there.
Absolutely.
They had 4 on 5, and usually Michigan City, it sells. That's where they preach themselves on. 4 on 5 offense.
Grant at large, inbounds to Crass. Crass has Garrett at large to his right. He's in trouble. Throws it to Schroeder.
First time
now they're going to get a layup. And they get it.
That's the first time we went middle, and Mason looks the opposite and throws a great pass right there by the Grant at large. Wide open.
That's a good point, Cole. It's the first time they've really cleanly broken the press.
And it's been there all game. Michigan City's putting all 5 of their guys pressing. Guys are wide open deep. McKinney.
Misses another little runner. Slicers by 1.
And 2-guard high. And Ethan Osowski's wide open, finds them perfect. Mid-range.
Osowski's 12-footer, no good. Rebound, good position. Schroeder will get it. He was on the line.
I mean, those are basketball plays. That's heady. And he's immediately getting checked out.
Gresham back in the game for LaPorte. Hodges, Grant, Hawkins, Bush, and Hatch on the floor for City. Slicers in his zone.
Jamie Hodges has just been non-relevant in this game early.
Bush air balls. City rebounds.
It's been a reoccurring theme. Rebound after rebound after rebound. Nice pass right there.
Bush lost it. LaPorte
has numbers.
It.
Has Garrett
3 on 1. Oh, what a move! He got it!
I thought Garrett at large traveled on that one, but he jumps up high.
He is taking an NBA step, isn't he?
Yeah, I know.
Bush lost the ball again.
This could be a pull-up 3. Oh, he dribbles off his leg. Yeah. Great defense right there by number 4, Danye Grant.
Nice shot at Nice shot of Garrett at large there. Michael Gresham. Grant Gresham. This is the fun stuff here, man. This is good stuff.
This is what high school basketball is about. 41-38 LaPorte, sectional game. This place is sold out. It hasn't been like this in a long time.
Shot is short. Crass gets the board. They're going to go down quickly.
Nice pass.
Oh, one pass too many. That has to be a bounce pass.
They have
City
open.
3-on-2 the other way. Careless runner. Blocking foul.
Coach Bench on that one was screaming, throw it to Grant. If Grant, all he had to do was go strong for a layup there. Just too unselfish, if you guys know what I'm saying right there.
One pass too many.
Yeah. Therefore, resulting McKinney get free throws. And he gets it. Shooter's touch right there.
10 points for Hawkins.
And we talk about it, and it has to go. Michigan City has really been perfect in the fourth quarter, so let's see if LaPorte can get a run. That's Hawkins' 11th point of the game, putting him in double digits.
City back, full court pressure.
Throws it to the middle. Middle's been wide open all game.
Gresham. Oh, what a shot!
Up and under right there by Grant Gresham.
We got to save that for the replay if we can get it.
Grant Gresham has 4. Down low.
Look at Grant trying to make ESPN highlights tonight. Basketball hits the floor.
Crass slows it down. And I wouldn't slow it down against these guys. They love pressing. I wouldn't let them get him the defense.
Slicer's trying to be disciplined and smart.
Trying to go flare. Large open.
Long rebound.
Great
tap.
hustle.
Foul. Foul on Crass.
The ref's been letting them play on loose ball fouls, therefore.
Crass has 3 fouls. He's going to come out of the game.
We can see a replay of Grant Gresham's up and under. Beautiful. Crass comes out of the game with 3 fouls. And they check in Spat, who really hasn't played all game. Defensive specialist. Let's see him slap the floor.
That kid has played so hard this year.
Yes.
Single-handedly kept LaPorte in a couple of their games that we've done.
Yes. He's locked down some big-time names, including Chris Mantis.
City taking their time. They're down by 3.
And if you're LaPorte, you just want to get out of this half right now.
LaPorte has done a tremendous job in this quarter. Lost the ball. Here's Garrett at large.
Shot. This should be a one shot. Large taking himself. It has to be one shot right there. And therefore, to be a result, Mike is going to take charge.
Oh, Micah just pushed the other player. Going to be a foul. Smart foul. Before the basket.
Did they say technical foul? No, they didn't. That's actually a smart foul because it was 3-on-1.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Spat makes a smart play right there.
And it's a non-shooting foul.
Exactly. Really,
I don't really think he intended to knock the guy down. He was trying to make a play. I'll say one thing: whether the block was clean or not, City had inside position on that play.
They called Garrett at large standing. He was just looking. City went inside, and it's not that play. Garrett at large, you have 2 fouls. That's questionable play with 16.9 seconds left in the third. Do you let him score and try to get the last shot, or do you foul?
Good question. Tough decision
with
to make.
3 fouls with one of your best shooters.
But City had inside position on that play for an easy layup.
And it looks like, I don't know if we. Oh, nice. Yeah, it looked like ball there, but is that Watson down? I'm trying to. Oh, it's not. It's 10.
It's McKinney.
McKinney's down. He looks like he'll be okay. He's smiling. I think it was just an awkward ball there. And he's got to come up and shoot free throws.
Michigan City has an excellent training staff, as does LaPorte. I've worked with that staff. They've got an excellent trainer there. We do as well with Jason Wolf.
two exceptional trainers.
City at the line. It's Hodges.
And he goes, I don't know if he can check back in. If you're down, if you go out of the game, I don't know if you, it might be for the quarter. I don't know. I'm unsure of the ruling, but.
And the other situation there is you had McKinney on the ground. And I didn't know if it was McKinney that got fouled and unable to shoot the free throws.
I think it was McKinney that got, and then Hodges. So they had to bring a guy off the bench.
McKinney's on his back on the sideline. 16 seconds left, 2-point Slicer lead. City with full court pressure.
LaPorte just trying to get out of this half. Oh.
Got to watch those high lobbed passes. They are trouble.
Wasowski's
short. And that is going to be the last shot of the third quarter. So the Slicers come back and outscore City 16-11 in the third quarter to take a 2-point lead going into the fourth and final quarter.
You have to be pleased. It's all about giving yourself a shot. Anything can happen. Sectionals, rivalry game, anything can happen.
Timeout on the floor. Oh, before we take a timeout, McKinney is still down. So we'll take a timeout and be back with the fourth quarter. You're watching high school basketball on the LaPorte Slicer Television Network.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Don Barta back with Cole Raymond. Cole, you don't need Netflix. You don't need Showtime. It's all right here live, right in front of you.
8 minutes to go, 43-41. This is what it's all about. This is Indiana high school basketball at its finest. Two rivalry teams playing. One goes home, the other one is survive and advance.
Nice try with the hands by Grant.
Evan Bush.
Bush scored again.
Bush has 11.
He's been impressive.
Bush has been really, and they're throwing a trap. Let's see if Grass can get out of it. And they get a jump ball, favoring LaPorte.
Slicers get that ball. I didn't know if he would call a timeout.
I was thinking, because he hasn't called a lot this game, so, I mean, he has a bunch in his arsenal.
You just can't leave him alone on the floor. He's getting absolutely
just
mobbed by that defense, and they are on him aggressively. Garrett at large to Grant at large.
Flare stream with Wasowski.
Lost the basketball. It's on the floor. City
it.
has it. Hodges all the way.
Smooth.
Scores.
Jamie Hodges with his 9th point of the game.
2-point City lead. Bump on the perimeter. Marion Hatch called for his second personal. Slicer ball under their own basket.
I don't know if Hatch got him. I thought it was on Bush because he appeared to. It must have been on the ground. It must have been on the ground. Excuse me.
Maybe it's on Watson. His third. He comes out of the game.
Oh.
Good move inside.
He gets fouled.
Bush.
There's Bush with the foul.
And that's what they do, Cole. When you bounce the ball low, they're going to get their hands in there every time.
That's what they prime themselves on defense. Steal, 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 and get out and push.
Grant at large at the line. Everything on the line. Oh, he rims it out.
Free throws, free throws, free throws. If LaPorte wants to win this game, they have to almost go perfect from the free throw line.
I really think that's very important.
I think that's a much-needed free throw right here, and you might think 43-45. It's a huge free throw. And he misses both.
2 for 4 from the line. City quickly the other way. Watson.
Oh, he gets fouled.
That's foul 44, not large, and so 7. Foul Watson on the line, 2.
Grant at large, 3rd foul of the game. He had 2 in the first quarter.
Really staying out of foul trouble.
Watson.
Gets it. Watson has 7 to go along with his 2 3-pointers.
Jose Jenkins in the game for City.
Jenkins checks in. And McKinney's back in the game, so after taking the hard spill to the floor, he's back in this one.
He's one of their hustle guys,
Yeah.
you know? He's one of those intangible guys.
One of those guys you just need.
Crass trapped again
Throwing
at the
a trap.
timeline. Cross court pass.
Nice
Dish.
pass.
Basket.
Great pass right there by Ethan Stotsky. Super unselfish with the basketball. And crowd, LaPorte giving Michigan City a taste of their own medicine with that pressing. At large has 8. 46-45 Michigan City Wolves. 6:39 here left in the 4th.
Smart, disciplined play required. No carelessness.
And coach, this is exactly what I wanted. A close game, down to the wire, packed gym.
I love it. Hodges inside,
Oh,
no
yeah.
look, hands up, City ball, good D by the Slicers.
Grant Large is lucky to get hands on that because they caught Gresham sleeping.
Hodges tried to get to McKinney, and they got that ball tapped out of bounds.
McKinney had him.
Slicers forcing City to reset. Hawkins at the top of the key.
Timeout, Coach Wells.
Timeout, City.
30-second timeout there first. Back in the Wolves line, Watson.
Winner of this game will get South Bend Adams here Friday night. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off. 5 o'clock tip-off. Culver Academies will be the home team against Plymouth, and a lot of good, exciting basketball in this sectional here. It's nice to move the sectional around and have it at LaPorte.
Exactly. I mean, it was at South Bend almost the last 3 years, or Mishawaka. It's nice to come out here and finally get one at LaPorte. And Coach Wells has the clipboard out right now, drawing up a play. What do you think he's doing here?
Well, he's one of the most excellent coaches when it comes to specific tactical maneuvering. I'll tell you what I think he's going to do. I think he told those boys to get a quality shot. What have they done all night? They've been in the paint. I think they're looking for a high-quality shot. I'd be shocked if you see an NBA 3 launched here.
Yes. But this might be either a design three-pointer or a backdoor flare screen. McKinney's wide open.
You
He'll
get a
just
wide
take
open,
it.
They're going to take it.
Wasowski's. Oh,
good hands by Grant.
LaPorte ball. Solid possession right there by LaPorte.
Grant got his hands down low. Took a little page from Michigan City's job they've done on defense tonight.
And the 2-guard high, LaPorte still needs to go with it because they have the trap.
Crass trying to
Oh,
beat it.
shoot.
Really got off balance there. Luckily kept possession. Garrett at large. Inside to the big guy. He turns, he'll shoot. Missed it. Rebound City.
Michigan City looking to run.
Bush just traveled. Just
And
took
they
it
have
coast
4 on
to
5.
coast.
Bush
Took
is
his own
sitting on the
shot.
ground. There's 4 on 5. At large was wide open down low, and they miss him. At large was wide open down low. A huge miss right there by LaPorte. That's a big possession right there that just lost. He had 4 on 5, and we take a quick 3.
Yeah, and Bush dribbled the ball coast to coast, and he missed. He shoots, he misses again. Rebound Gresham, watch the hands.
Gotta be
Here they
strong.
come. Crass.
Grant's down, open down low. Nice pass by Crass.
Dish, set,
2
and a
shots.
foul. Two shots.
That's a great find right there by Carson Crass. And at large, we talked about missed 2 free throws earlier, and just like that, LaPorte has a chance to take the lead. So this is 2 big free throws.
2 out of 4 from the line tonight for Grant At-Large, 6'3" sophomore at the line. Drains the first one.
Grant At-Large has 9 points tonight. The sophomore.
What an outstanding young man he is. There's a nice shot of him. He makes the second.
He excels in the classroom and on the court, so that's
he's
always
a quality guy. You'd want him as a parent. You'd want him as a teacher. You'd want him as anything.
quality person.
Hodges, City taking their time. Hodges hasn't shot the ball from outside
I'm
very
telling
much.
you, Hodges really hasn't. Looking for his teammates. Bush misses again.
Bush shoots it every time he gets it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the scorebook on him.
McKinney wants to attack, and he
Oh
gets
my
it.
God. Hawkins.
Excuse me. He's got 13.
He took the baseline just as you said and made an easy layup. City by 1, 4:20 left in the ballgame. Crass.
Let's see if Crass penetrates, trying to get something.
He'll
He takes
shoot
the
it.
shot. At-Large down low.
Slicer getting pesky on defense. Good shot by Crass. He just missed it. Quality attempt.
And Michigan City's looking. Coach Wells screaming horns down.
You got to give Wells credit with the discipline he has with that team. That team is disciplined.
They extremely disciplined. He's really slowing them down and actually playing their true game. Something he's done really good in just his first year at Michigan City High School.
Little runner by City, no good. Rebound on the floor. City gets it.
Michigan City's
third
just
loose
getting
ball.
rebounds like crazy.
Yeah, third loose ball they've gotten in a row. Nice play
Nice steal
again
right there by At-Large.
At-Large. What a play. That's the third time he's done that tonight. Crass, off balance, stops, dishes.
Oh,
And there's going to be a 2-shot foul.
Gresham wanted to dunk that one. He wanted to take this roof off this place with that one.
He said, boys, did you set up the GoPro tonight?
He had to get the GoPro last year with Drake Gunn's high flying ability.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, though, dude. He had visions of grandeur.
Yes. 2 big free throws here.
Wow, he makes the first one.
Gresham hit his first 23 free throws to start the year this year. He's kind of, after his injury, he's kind of been like not that 95% free throw shooter. He's come back down to earth, but it's a big free throw right here with 3:20 to try to take a lead.
Long. Rebound City, lob underneath. Shot up and good. High percentage shot again.
Jenkins. That's his fourth.
Jenkins has 4. City by 2.
Let's see City really looking for a turnover here. Sowski was open.
Little hand check called on the perimeter on Watson.
Sowski was wide open. Garrett, and that's the time to find him right there, I think. Garrett At-Large. Pretty good free throw shooter. He's 82% on the year. Misses it. That's a big miss. Big miss.
1 and 1. Now both teams are in the bonus. City with 8 fouls. LaPorte with 7.
Coach Wells calls timeout.
30-second timeout.
And LaPorte's missed 4 free throws here down the stretch, and 4 points right now would be a 2-point lead. So,
well, you talked about that, and coming down the stretch here, you just can't. You have to make those baskets.
Especially against a team like Michigan City that can get out and run and just score like that. Every point counts, and we've left off 4 points off the board.
.248 left on the clock at Slicer Gym. Sectional basketball.
And it's a nail biter for sure.
First round play, the winner will get South Bend Adams Friday at 7 p.m.
And if you're new to this, LaPorte actually lost 73-70 in this gym about 4 weeks ago to Michigan City.
Good defense again by At-Large. Ball's on the floor. At-Large is on the floor. Jump ball.
Favoring Michigan City.
City ball.
Those loose balls. Sowski looks to be banged up on the play.
McKinney gives Grant a couple pats on the back for that hustle. Good sportsmanship. The IHSAA is all about sportsmanship, I can tell you that. Going to clean up that floor a little bit, get the water and the sweat off. Ref calling for the towel.
Are they taking Grant out large? The ref's taking him out of the game.
He may have gotten hit in the face. Hopefully he's not bleeding. The trainers are going to look at him. Jason Wolf is looking at his eyes, I believe.
If I'm Carson Crass right now, I'm wiping that thing, just wiping it.
You do the best cleaning job you can.
Clean that thing up. There's more.
It takes 6 or 7 minutes till your big guy can get back in the game.
Coach Wolf's like, At-Large is fine. And I sub him right back in. I don't know why he's not going to the scores table.
I think he would have to come out because the official had him come out of the game. Now he can come back in, but he had to come out of the game. City by 2:30 left in the ball game.
And that's a big loss, I think, because Grant's really been a force on defense.
Oh, you got to have him back in the game.
He's been a force.
3, short.
Offensive rebound. No one's boxing out. We got lucky there.
We got lucky, and Carson Crass created that. And he's the shortest guy underneath there. He made that play for LaPorte.
Rebounds right now. Too much standing around.
You had all blue underneath that basket. Yes. Crass got his hands in there.
At-Large checks back in the game.
You know what At-Large has done, Grant? His defense has been so critical in the last couple minutes.
He's been phenomenal tonight. He hasn't had that massive night scoring, but he's just been phenomenal on the defensive end.
Yes. Osowski crosses the timeline.
He better watch not to get picked his pocket, and he does. Oh, Crass.
See who they give that ball to. No. Oh, they give it to City.
Crass making his case.
The refs took a couple seconds to make a decision on that play. See if we can see it. 2-point game. Oh, easy layup.
Hawkins has 15, leading all scorers tonight.
He has had a phenomenal game.
This is
Crass lost the ball. Hand check called on Hodges.
LaPorte might have dodged a bullet there, and they're checking in. Schroeder.
You talk about City's ability to score with the basketball, but you got to give them credit on defense tonight. Their defense has been tremendous.
They've been phenomenal. And for LaPorte, your best defender just got taken out. He has 3 fouls. I'm unsure why he got taken out. It might be clear when Michigan City shoots it, misses it, and gets an offensive rebound. We left 5 points off.
Crass missed it. Schroeder tipped it. Hodges has it. They've got numbers. Pass inside. Layup.
And Grant At-Large is out of the game right now. That's a charge.
McKinney, the utility player. Look at this replay.
I could have told you this from a mile away. He was setting up.
Oh, you called it.
Yeah.
You called it before he got there.
It's a great call by him.
4th foul.
And I don't know why Grant At-Large is in the game right now. He's the best defender, just not in the game.
1:27 left in somebody's season.
It's win or go home. You got to have the best player. And they call a timeout.
Coach Wells called a timeout.
the best player on the floor tonight is on the bench.
Cole, let's talk about the last minute 21. If you're Coach Wells, what are you telling City?
I'm going, Coach Wells, even at LaPorte's been stalled. I'm going right at LaPorte. They're on a 6-0 run. I'm still trying. I'm going to swing it out wide. They're faster, LaPorte. If they get an open look, take it.
And they're good at handling the ball. They can try to run some time off. I agree with you, though. They're going to be aggressive. What does Coach Bench got to get the Slicers do?
Coach Bench, you got to be in everyone's face, and you got to do what Michigan City do all night. You got to be trapping. You got to be doing everything. And on the offensive end, you can't panic. It's still a 2-possession game. You can't panic. Coach Bench has to be patient, either design a three-pointer or go to Grant out large down low. Grant out large still on the bench. Unsure why. Garrett's on the bench too.
1:21 left in the game. City has the basketball. City is up by 6.
Michigan City.
City.
Oh, he almost dribbled off the foot.
LaPorte might be going for a quick foul here. That could be a strategy.
Instead, they're going to get an open look.
And that was a smart play. He's going to make that layup. Hawkins is going to go to the line. Smart foul.
Hawkins trying to get his 17th point tonight. Finally, Grant out large comes back in the game.
That was Osowski's first foul of the game.
And I'm going to give it to Coach Tom Wells. He's really brought his guys ready to play. I really thought LaPorte was going to come with this revenge, but Coach Tom Wells hasn't.
I haven't seen a Michigan City team this disciplined in 15 years.
Coach Tom Wells, he's coaching really, really good right now.
You know what? I always love the NBA when they show that stat of where you shot from, the baskets here. That's where they've shot from.
Michigan City,
4 feet away. Osowski, triple team, dribbles through it. Steal by McKinney. And Gresham fouls him, and he had to.
Michigan City letting them know. And for them, this is applause to Coach Tom Wells, and there's people leaving right now.
Both student sections with great representation tonight. The students came out tonight to support their respective teams. That might be a technical call. That was a technical call on Hawkins. And he went over to the LaPorte crowd and said something to the fans. Mr. Tonigal was standing right there.
I don't know who he was looking to the third row, but I don't see anyone with a loudmouth in the third row, unless he was going to make Logan Schroeder. But this is huge.
So you're going to have their free throws from the foul.
And 2 for LaPorte and their ball. So LaPorte basically getting an extra possession and the ball.
So really the first undisciplined move by City tonight. Coach Wells can't be happy about that.
Oh, he gets 2 free throws, excuse me. Jamie Hodges has 10.
Hodges has 10. He's 2 for 2 from the line. He's going to get another free throw. Boy, and those were big. He gives City a 10-point lead.
Gosh.
Now LaPorte's going to get 2, and as you said, they'll get the ball. Absolute must-have free throws. Garrett at large.
This place is filing out.
The senior.
Best case scenario for LaPorte, Garrett hits the next one. That's his 15th, and we get a quick 3. There's
Yeah,
55
you gotta
seconds
have
left.
it.
It's a 5-point game.
There's a lot of time. He needs this free throw. They're down by 8
9.
if he hits it.
There, 8. And the ball. But Michigan City's just been so good with the ball. LaPorte hasn't forced them with any turnovers tonight.
Michigan City has won this game
It's gonna be a design
at the
three-point ball.
mid-court line. Here's a 3 attempt, off balance. Ball's tapped out of the LaPorte ball. McKinney jumping over chairs to get that basketball.
They're going to try to do something with Garrett.
They got to get the ball inside if they can to Grant.
I'd go down low to him right now. Let him score.
He's got position. Refs trying to keep the game under control. There's a little talking going on in that huddle. I agree with you. If Grant is open, give him the ball. Give him the ball. He's got to go in. And he's fouled. He drew the foul. So you can score without the clock moving.
Exactly.
4 of 6 from the line tonight. 10 points for the sophomore.
And I understand what Coach Bench is doing, but a part of me put the experience on the floor. All these guys are new to the game. Grant hits his first. And LaPorte has missed 5 free throws here in the fourth quarter. It'd be 56-58 right now if that didn't happen.
Slicers put in Richard Anglin and Micah Spat.
This is it.
Foul immediately. Certainly a set play by Coach Bench.
Yes.
Smart play. I'll tell you though, and our stats are unofficial, Cole, but from what I have, Michigan City has shot the ball extremely well from the line tonight.
They've been phenomenal. I think they've only missed 2 free throws all game. Meanwhile, LaPorte's missed 8.
I have them 8 out of 10 from the line. McKinney's a senior. Hawkins is a senior. McKinney's a senior.
And those are the only 2 seniors on this Michigan City team. Michigan City fans chanting happy birthday. This might be it. Gets it. Big free throw.
Full court pressure. Steal. Hodges. That's the theme of this game tonight, Cole.
Coach Wells puts in Amari Hatch, which really's been a note, just hasn't been a huge thing. And just Coach Wells, man. And for Coach Wells, he's taken this personal.
You can count on that. Hodges makes the free throw. I talked to Coach Wells tonight before the game. He said this Jamie Hodges gives you 100%. Excellent kid, excellent teammate. Very proud of that young man.
Being so young, too. He's got 13. And they're still pressing. Can't find anyone.
Long pass down the floor. Layup. Got it. LaPorte fighting with everything they have. Coach Bench.
If I'm Coach Bench, I'm not looking for a quick foul. Michigan City's been automatic. I'm looking for a quick steal.
Yeah, they have. They've been awfully good from the line.
Garrett gets it. Timeout.
Timeout, Slicer.
18 points for Garrett at large. Full timeout by LaPorte. 8-point deficit. You're down 41 seconds. What's the game plan?
I'm looking for a steal, and I'm letting 33 seconds off foul, so that's 8 more seconds. But I'm looking for a steal because Michigan City's been automatic from the free throw line today. So if I'm Michigan City, I'm looking for a steal. Or LaPorte, excuse me.
Michigan City defensively has put on a clinic here tonight.
They've torn LaPorte to shreds. They've worked harder too, and that's a huge key, I think. Michigan City just simply outplayed LaPorte.
Cheerleaders dueling here tonight. Both teams with excellent sportsmanship and fans here tonight. And Mr. Gillen does a nice job with his staff trying to keep everybody safe here and enjoy the game. And it's always a good place to play basketball here. .41 seconds left in the game. LaPorte full court pressure. City will take the ball. City by 8. I don't know what happened
RJ
here.
England was grabbing his jersey. That's the right call. He was grabbing him. Spat wasn't in the game. I don't know why Spat's not in the game. I mean, he's been the guy defensively all year, and he's just not. Some late calls here down the stretch. Totally unsure.
Wow, Hodges. I have Hodges 6 for 6 from the line.
He's been automatic. And it feels like Coach Wells has these lineups in. He plays 9 guys, and the 5 he has on the floor, it's always right. Oh, he missed
First
it.
miss.
Garrett Large has to look for a pull-up 3 here, I think.
Fade away. Got it. Wow, what a shot.
6-point game.
What
Foul,
a
you got a
shot.
foul, Ethan. Good foul, smart foul. And just like that, 6-point game. I mean, that if you're in the backyard, this is what you practice, though, like running around, doing crazy moves, step back 3. I mean, that's what I practice. I'm sure Garrett Large has practiced this.
Yeah, he looks pretty comfortable, didn't
Yes. If I'm Garrett Large, I'm taking the ball at point guard. I'm not passing, and I'm pulling up every puck. Let's see if Hodges can bounce back. Hits it. God. Hodges just has ice in his veins right now. I have him unofficially with 15. I don't know.
15, that's what I have him. But he's 7 out of 8 from the line. Now he's 8 out of 9 from the line.
Krass got to look for Garrett.
Oh, what a play! What a play by England!
England's in the game.
England goes downtown showtime. Big basket.
Big basket right there by RJ England. It's a huge free throw. And the coach bench is making it. We're going to go 5. Large is out of the game. Graham, still unsure why.
You're going to have
because it's
you
offensive
have to think
rebounding.
you have to think it's going to be an immediate foul. When City gets the ball, you're going to have an immediate foul within 2 seconds.
You got to have him deep.
They got to break
They got to
away.
foul him.
That was a foul?
No foul. I don't know how that's not a foul.
Timeout, Coach Wells. City gets the
Coach
basket.
bench is way out there.
Oh, they teed him up. I got to tell you, though, I'm kind of with Coach Bench. The player almost got tackled at midcourt right in front of the official. No call. I'm not trying to be the official, but I'm telling you this. That was a foul.
Shoved him to the ground. I don't know.
He threw him
I don't
down.
know how you didn't see
No
that.
call, and then they make the layup. And Coach Benz went nuts, in my opinion, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Disappointed players in that Slicer huddle. Here's that replay of the shot at the other end, but it was what happened before the shot.
We just shoved them, and no foul.
And the ref was standing right in front of him.
Misses it. I would have Hodges shooting the technical. He's 8 for 9 today.
Yeah.
I don't know why they got Watson.
Good point. Watson's only 1 out of 2 now. Yeah, well, is Hodges in the game?
Yeah, he is.
He is in the game.
I don't know.
Now, the only thing I'm wondering is, was that the technical or was that a dead ball foul?
That's the technical.
That was the technical. Why don't you have Hodges shoot that?
I have no idea. And they're going to count the basket.
Now you'll foul him. Hatch will go to the line. Marion Hatch with his first point of the night. City unofficially 15 out of 18 from the line.
He gets fouled. Nothing.
Dead ball foul. Slicers.
This is the game. It gets chippy. I mean, Mason Schroeder, a senior, he's got nothing to lose. Replay there. City's got their entire 5 coming in.
Slicers clear their bench as well.
Simply, Michigan City just outplayed LaPorte, and that's why they won tonight. They just got out everything.
Both teams with reserves. Last shot of the game, it's no good. City advances. Coach Wells extremely happy. City will play South Bend Adams Friday night. Cole, I really felt like City won this game with steals at half court. They had the moment you talked about, the 5 turnovers in a row, the 10-point flip. That was critical.
I mean, the score was 70-60. That was the game right there, and just simply didn't have. I didn't think LaPorte had the firepower to match them, but Michigan City just simply played harder than us.
19-17, City outscores LaPorte in the 4th. But I'll tell you, high percentage shooting, and then you have the tremendous defensive pressure that City was able to apply. Let's talk about these seniors that are going to graduate for LaPorte. Micah Spat, Carson Crass, Garrett At-Large, Grant Gresham, Mason Schroeder, all graduating from LaPorte.
They played hard all 4 years. They devoted themselves to the program. Just fell just simply short.
All right, that's going to conclude our coverage for the game tonight. Michigan City wins it 70-60. Mitchell Moss directed the game. Griffin Piotrowski produced the game. Isaac Cheesem was our main camera operator, along with Spencer Noborowski. For Cole Raymond, this is Don Varda. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast of high school basketball on the Slicer Network. Come out to LaPorte Friday night. Michigan City will be in Game 2 against South Bend Adams. Game 1.
That should be a high-scoring good one.
Game 1 will feature Plymouth against Culver. For all of us here at the Slicer Network, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.